Hello everyone, you are welcome back to another interesting tutorial. My name is Taiba Akobs. I create content on sewing tutorial. As you can see, we'll be making this cute reversible peplum pinafore peplum blouse. So if you're interested in something like this, please make sure you watch the video to the very end. And I can assure you that this is as simple as you never thought it is. So guys, without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into the video of today. So I have this batik Kampala material with me, and it's 5 yards, but I'm going to be using 2 yards, and it's possible I don't finish the 2 yards. So the bust of the top we are making today is 40 divided by 2, that is 10, that's 20 rather. So I've gone ahead to fold it into 4. So I'll measure the length of the top. So the top is going to have a band, so I'm going to minus 2 inches from the half length of the top. So the half length of the top is 17. I'll minus 2 inches, it will remain to 15 inches. So I will add 1 inch seam allowance to the hem of the half length. So I'll chalk it now and cut it out. So I've been able to cut out the half length. So the next thing is to measure my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 8 inches. So I'm going to minus 1 inches from the 8 inches. We are going to have 7. So I'll mark it from that 7, and I'm going to mark it downward like so. I'll mark it downward to the hem of the half length. So after marking it down, I'm going to cut it out. So I've been able to cut it out. So next thing I'm going to do is I'll come to the hem of the half length, and I'm going to use my dart measurement, which is 4, my dart spacing. So I'll add half inches, which is, it will now be 4.5. So I'll connect that to meet with the shoulder at the upper part. So I've marked it, and I'm going to cut it out. So now my neck width is 3.3 inches, 3 inches by 3 inches. Don't forget it's going to carry collar, so it's going to be 3 inches by 3 inches for the front, 3 inches to the side, and 3 inches for the neck depth. So the back neck depth is going to be 1 inches, so that will be 3 inches by 1 inches. So our shoulder slope is going to be 1 inches. So I'll connect to meet with the neck width. I'll connect that to meet with the neck width. So I'll go ahead now and cut it out. So if you notice the top, you will see that it's having a little curve in the front. So I'll just mark like an ½ inch and give it a curve shape in front. So I will not mark the curve to the upper part. So, and I will cut it out like so. So this is exactly what it looks like. Can you see? It's giving us a nice shape. Now I want to cut the flared of the top. I've marked 10 inches downward. I'll fold it into 2 and fold it again. So the flared is 1080. So I marked 4 inches downward and cuff it out. So from the 4 inches, I'm going to mark 9.5 inches for my flared. So if you want it to be longer like that, you fold it, you make it to be longer. The flared is going to be longer. You can make the flared to be longer than that. So now the next thing is so this is what the flared looks like. So the next thing now is to cuff the front of the flared. So I've opened the flared, so I'm going to take one side of the flared and cuff it out like so. So now the next thing is to use the one I cut to cut out the inner, the one I use as lining for it. So I'm cutting it out. I'm going to use 2.5 for the width of the band, so I'll cut it out like so and use the other material to cut it out as well. So now I've iron my paper stay on the material, so I'll go ahead and join it. I've joined the other one, so I will now place the red material and the purple material, the upper part I mean, I'll place it on each other. So after that, you are going to give it you're going to give it proper ironing. So I'll take it to the machine now and join it together, and make sure you don't turn the neck of the material because it's going to have color. So I'm joining the sides together, and I'm using hemming gum to join it, so that by the time I want to iron it, everything will be very neat. It will come out very neat. So I've been able to turn the flared as well. I've used the two materials to turn each other. So this is what it looks like. So guys, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching the video up to this extent. Now I will notch the center of the band. I will notch the two together. After notching the two bands together, I'm going to notch the half length of the top as well. I will notch the center, and I will place the center of the two bands together and the center of the paper stay on one of the band, because the other material is softer than the red material. So I will place the purple to the purple side and the red to the red side. So the next thing is to notch where the flap of the front will stop. So I'll measure 2 inches inward like so. I will notch it, so that's where the lap of the front piece will stop. So I'm going to cut 2 inches for the I'm going to cut 2 inches for our collar. So I'm joining the fabric together now, and we'll use the band to cover the purple band to cover the purple space. So guys, we are almost done with the tutorial. After this, I'll just place my collar on the neck and attach my hook in the front and on the neck of the top. So thank you guys, see you in another tutorial.